What's up? It's your boy D Change coming at ya with another Daily Dave. It's April 16th, 2020. It's a Thursday and it's like day 30 or something of the quarantine. Good news though. I ordered some cloth masks a couple days ago. They're supposed to show up next week. They're already here. Bam! Look at this. Look how cute this is. Nice and soft. Went around walking with one of these today. Oh, I can't even tell what I'm doing. There you go. Not particularly protected, but maybe protecting others. Or just put this on, put sunglasses on, put earbuds on, straight up don't bother me. That was one thing that always annoyed me was I'd be walking around Tokyo with like earbuds in my ears and then like a mask. And then people don't typically wear sunglasses there, but I'd always like stare straight ahead and people would still try to hand me flyers. I get it, it's their job. And then it's my job to just pretend they don't exist. Now there is a conversation to be had about how messed up or not that is, but I'll save that for another time. Anyway, these are cool. I got these from I actually do want to like promote them. I got these from like an Etsy seller. Gina Moon is her name. She runs Pink 4U US. And there's like multiple colors you can choose. I chose mint, which here I'll scroll down. Chose the mint one because it looks the most like a I guess like a medical mask, but yeah, pretty good pictures here to get a good idea of what they look like. And they've got multiple designs, and yeah, they're all $4.99. I think this person works or owns or something like a textiles workshop or like a clothing line of some sort. But yeah, you can check them out on Etsy. This is crazy because this says like over 4,000 sales now. When I first like looked at this account, it was like 1,200 or something like that. And that was only like a couple days ago. So they really stepped it up, and I was surprised. I expected to receive these next like, when was it? The 22nd was the earliest or something like that. So yeah, I expected to get these like later next week, and I would keep wearing my bandana with rubber bands makeshift mask, but they came in today in the afternoon, so I was like, wow, that's fantastic. Very cool. Also, not gonna lie, definitely was influenced to buy from this shop because you use a cute model. Just kidding, but not really. But more, I think it's more because of like the $4.99 price, and then supporting. They ship from LA, so that's why it came so fast. And I'm sure they're producing like in overtime currently. And I'm sure they have like the equipment for this, but yeah, that's cool. Just wanted to put that out there. Yeah, I guess another random thought I had was, did you know that toothpaste can expire? I mean, I'm pretty sure that's like kind of like quote unquote common sense that anything that's a consumable pretty much does expire. But I was reading up a little bit on it because I had found like a tube that went like it was like best until 2017. I was like, okay, that's a couple years, a few years ago. And from what I'm reading, like the ingredients lose efficacy over time. So especially like when it comes like the fluoride and the enamel protection, since that fades away, it's not good to use expired toothpaste. But what you could use it for, according to the internet, is polishing surfaces such as your sink, your shower walls, countertops, stuff like that. And that's great because yeah, like that's the same purpose you use toothpaste for your teeth, because you're basically, I guess, removing like the top film from your enamel, and then that's what kind of gives it its shine, and then it leaves behind like I don't know if I should call it residue, but it leaves behind stuff that's supposed to get absorbed and help either defeat sensitivity or prevent plaque, or that type of stuff. So what's funny is I used to use toothpaste to clean my shoes, and I'm talking like Converse All Stars, because there's a lot of like, at least the like the cheaper ones, like the standard line, all of their, not trim, but like the sole and the toe cap, that's all white, just white plastic. And so that's easy to stain from like stepping on yourself, kicking things, someone else steps on your shoes, dirt, etc. So I would give them like a wipe down, and then you take an old toothbrush with toothpaste, and you just brush them, or you wipe them down with a paper towel. It does really well. And that's also a tip I got from like, I think like a sneakerhead website or something like that. Like especially if you have like all white shoes, and they're not like a special fabric or anything like that. Yeah, toothpaste is probably pretty good for that. It's basically a polishing agent. And that kind of reminds me of how like I really got into like leather dress shoes, and it's funny because they call it shoe polish, right? But is it actually a polish? And I don't know. I really, I don't know if you could truly call it that. Because technically cleaning the shoe comes from wiping it down. But then, yeah, I guess, I don't know. That's the funny thing. Because, like, okay, I guess context here is that I did a lot of research into car detailing products, leather goods products. That's pretty much it. I didn't do a lot of research into toothpaste, but the difference between calling like something like car polish and like shoe polish, I feel like is drastic. I could be wrong, but I also feel like there's like always a black box, some sort of black magic formula when it comes to detailing products, because you like the ingredients are proprietary. They're not required to like tell you what's in it. So for cars, a polish is like an abrasive material that helps to shave down. To give you some context, car paint is not just paint. There's like the primer layer, there's a color, and then on top of it there's like a transparent clear coat. Clear coat is something that was like invented in like the 80s or whatever, or maybe even longer ago, I don't know, but like it's meant to protect your paint so that you're not like you're basically not destroying it, and it's not like falling off your car or whatever easily. And pretty much all modern cars have it, and that's why the paint on a car lasts quite a while unless you basically don't take care of it. And you can tell what clear coat failure looks like, because it looks like these like dried splotches of like peeling on the paint of the car, and then that's how the lower layer, the color, like fades and disappears, because there's just been too much damage to the protective layer, and then the lower layer just gets destroyed. So anyway, polish is like a small abrasive that helps kind of shave a very thin top layer off of that clear coat. And the idea behind that is to kind of remove the imperfections on the top layer. Therefore, you have a very smooth surface that looks glossy, because the reason why cars look all glossy and shiny is because of a very uniform layer on top, so that when light shines onto the transparent layer, it bounces off the paint, comes out, and then you get this really nice like mirror shine from that. So that's what polish, to me, that's literally what polish means, is you're grinding down something, and then you eventually like you smooth it out so that polish is like the smaller one, so that's a smoothing agent anyway. And then you're supposed to put like a layer of wax on top after cleaning it to protect it. Go figure, right? With shoe polish, I feel like most of the time shoe polish is actually a name for like a hybrid product of a combination of like wax, so like carnauba wax, which is like naturally made, or maybe even synthetic, but I'm pretty sure they stick to the natural products or natural ingredients. So it's like a mix of wax as well as shoe cream, which can be a combination of also wax, but like oils. I don't want to say fats because it's probably like processed or something like that, but ingredients that are meant to like moisturize and help restore color to a shoe. And the big difference here is that like I still like using the parallels of like car paint and leather shoe leather as skin. Realistically, shoe leather is closer to actual skin than car paint is. But the thing they both have in common is that they're both not alive. So like for us, when you put lotion on the skin, our skin like absorbs it. Yes, our skin is made of like dead skin cells, but there's like this process of of like shedding the skin and like replacing it, right? But with shoes, you don't get that. So you don't want to like grind down shoes either. The way, or maybe you do, I don't know. But anyway, I feel like that's an interesting thing because shoe polish tends to be this mixture of a sealant layer that protects it from like water and kind of gives it a shine, but also like moisturizing products that help the leather become more flexible and flex. Yeah, I just said that. Help the leather become more flexible and I guess nourished, so to speak. I feel like it's less of a cleaning agent because then there's also like leather shoe soap, and so that's for like actually really deep cleaning and stripping out all the oils and all that. And what you do is then you restore the color and then you add moisturizing agents back into it. It's crazy. There's a lot behind it. I love it though. I was gonna say maybe I should make videos about that, but to be honest, there's plenty of like people who are much more knowledgeable about it, much better about like with all that stuff. You can go see some of their videos, and sometimes it's really therapeutic to watch someone shine a pair of shoes, especially when they're really good at it. So anyway, that was my is diatribe the right word? I need to look that up. What does diatribe mean? I always wanted to like use that word. A forceful and bitter verbal attack against someone or something. Nope, that's not the right word at all. So that was my monologue for today. Hope you enjoyed it. Hope you're staying safe and cool and getting your mask on or whatever. Yeah, tomorrow's Friday. It's gonna be good. Yeah. Have a good one. Peace out. I'll talk to you in the next one.